the med. Maybe we.
Don't see.
Well, we got a couple zones to clear out. I think maybe I'll just go on a shade tech hunt today.
He's locked up.
Answer a few agent requests that are needed,
Stinks.
and that'd be about it.
Hey, anybody?
Still haven't taken the green.
Oh, I think my gear is full. That's why I was at the White House. I forgot I was running some wonderful Dark Zone sorties last night.
Incoming backup request.
50 out of 60. Still running this 21. That's alright. This is alright for number 2. Ready to trash all of that. What am I looking for? Took everything out of there. Maybe I did do some maintenance last night before I got off. It's a new thing right here. Gila Guard. Really should have dropped it, but I won't. Well, they got gold every category now. I think it's a commendation if you equip all gold. I don't have a gold pistol. It's okay. Health, armor regeneration, help. Yo, that need to be on somebody's gear now. You can't mod while you're in the stash. I thought I had another XP. That one has a mod slot.
Hope that song made your day a little easier. Now back
Am I even using the drone now? I am. I'm using a chem launcher.
but the leaves are poisonous, so even though they look healthy, they would kill us if we ate them. So the tubers are edible, as long as they aren't green. And when the plant dies, it means it's time to harvest the potatoes. So we did. And it was a sad.
Offensive protocol.
They think we didn't pile enough dirt on them as they were growing, or there wasn't enough fertilizer in the soil. Either way, we'll try again and hopefully get a better yield next time. And now for something completely different.
All right, everything's looking good. I think I'm ready to go. What's this little thing you could sell it? I read a funny anecdote about trying to get these shade tech, and I wonder if we'll run across it. Something about where the people couldn't figure out how to get to the building, and they just didn't even assume the level of interactivity that the developers had put into the game. And I've run across a situation like that. Like, I had to shoot through some wall slats to open up a lock to get to a thing. If we run across it, I'll point it out. That story was funny. What am I running? Getting cover and stop bullshit, no one. Am I still running this? This gun is too good. Wish I had another rifle though. That's so much better, but I lose all these perks. Oh, now all these perks are depending on like what other equipment I have. Now this has sadist and rate of fire. What is this? Can't bust out two two assault rifles. How does this thing compare to the assault rifle I got on right now? It doesn't. Anyway, hopefully I can get another gold rifle. I don't know what else I need in this world.
Civilians in distress.
Civilians just got to be in distress today. Why can't I go this way? Shit like it's right over there. That's the 500 feet. Where you taking me? I got a shotgun. They get into it, ain't they? We're in a little residential neighborhood. That's a weird glitch that these guns don't be missing like one bullet. Okay, well clearly I can't go that way. What about this door right here?
Database match. Item of interest detected.
Alright, well, what the hell is down here? I don't like these long ass steps to get down in the damn sewers, man. Why the hell is there a radio down here? What the fuck is this? It's a safe area. I can't pull my guns out. What the fuck is this? Giant Applegate.
Agent, maybe you can figure this one out. We recently picked up a radio transmission emitting from Navy Hill. It sounds like Morse code, but it's hard to make sense of it as the tones are all scrambled. It must be encrypted or something. I used to enjoy a good cipher, but this is driving me nuts.
Who the hell are you? Why should I take your mission? So wait, this picture's above me in a room above me?
We have one final initiative to carry out before this office is terminated. Multiple
What's really
spaces
going on?
throughout the U.S. must be established. Only
Is this the one she just gave me? Yes.
The greenhouse.
Oh, I got missions now that's level.
You're armed. You're armed.
Wait, are all my side missions level I'm at? Yeah. Alright, well that's the thing.
Gets bigger, we can start.
So I just found this weird ass, that was very strange. And okay. Can't get up and over. Can't get through that fence.
We have have one final
I got
initiative
a map.
to carry
Let's see
out
what the
before
map
this
says.
office is terminated. Multiple spaces throughout the U.S. must be established.
But I'm on this lower road.
Personnel and government officials, including.
You're still.
Oh shit!
I'm ready to follow you. Reloading.
Yo.
Vision this asshole.
You can always tell they running because you get that little clank clank from I guess they little bag of explosives. I didn't hear nothing. That shit was not. That's another life lesson for you. Not be standing your ass outside like you crazy. Regular area, dark zone, that especially not in the dark zone, but in the regular area, you about to get your ass lit up. Do not do it.
Agent, since you're near Navy Hill, perhaps you'd like to solve that riddle. A framed
about
guardian
that?
never bears a grudge against others.
Here go Mr.
To offer his sisters
Mr. Bounty
and brothers.
dude.
Come here. I've got new contracts.
Nigga, who is you? Mr. Aloha? Anytime you think it's gonna be an uneventful day, Vision like, nope, I got some shit for you to do. Never going up over a roof.
Portable device detected. Hostile control point identified.
I almost didn't.
Keep it together, Miller. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Fuck. We're fighting the good fight. Killing and dying? For what? This country
pictures
is a
in that
bust,
building.
man. Hell, the world's a bust. It's over. We lost. So what are you gonna do? I'm going back west. Going home. You're leaving. That's desertion. So shoot me. Here. I can't take these. Give them to someone who still thinks there's something worth saving. And tell the others, nah, don't bother. So long, compadre.
That was weird. Why is the GPS trying to get me to go everywhere? The thing right here. Where's you trying to get me to go?
We have one final
Alright, let's see.
initiative.
Man, I'll be tired of this person. Rabbit puppies. I ain't gonna mess with them right now. Some of our people. Oh, nifty. Alright, now I want to get in this building and get this picture. Oh, there it is. Right there. Just sitting outside. Who's taking the priceless artifacts and just leaving them outside? How do we get through this gate? I guess you could jump over that way.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, hostile control.
Hostile supply convoy detected.
Supply convoys are fun. Except when we did it, we didn't get no reinforcements. When you go attack an enemy supply convoy, they be having reinforcements just falling out of the air. Will.
Throughout the U.S. must be established.
Excuse me. It ain't no shade taking the west end.
He's locked up. What's the situation? We have one.
Oh, that thing right outside this fence. What y'all doing? I'm gonna start no fight because I can't even get out of here. Well, I can, but I gotta go out the other way. full of everything. What that is, food? Alright, let me get out of here. Let me get this shade set. Steel. Like ceramics. Bye bye, baby.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
Yeah, I know. I'm not really finna try and take that stuff. I already got too much stuff right now. They about to be at the control point.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah. How's it feel knowing, man? We're going up and over. I mean, up and down. For some reason, this highway seems extra menacing. This is some old Walking Night of the Living Dead type stuff. Go this way. Hug the wall. Somebody's running. Dog. Deers, dogs, birds. What the hell you got me going? That's the damn end of the map. So it's supposed to be under me.
Electronic device detected.
It is really small, but by harvesting the fruits and vegetables or cutting back the greens, it stresses the plants and makes them more productive.
I already did a good shot, but I'm also, I think they're not smart enough to but I can get it.
Vital signs
As
critical.
I said, that I'm whole damn armor gone.
Agent in need of backup.
Get him off me!
Oh shit! You brought your ass up here, didn't you?
Agent killed.
Damn! Right now I put the thing down, man. I ain't got no control points. Or at least I got that other side too. What's up, viewer? I got one loyal viewer all the time. I appreciate it. You don't say nothing, but I appreciate you showing up every day for a little while. I wonder why you couldn't go to that other safe house where the other lady was.
Carry out before this office is terminated. Multiple
Alright, so what it was, that's the bounty right there. You can matchmake for this bounty.
You have received an invite to another.
Check that out. One time. Come now. Why are you freezing up? How the fuck are we all the way down here?
Stingstone.
Ain't the riot folks here? Where the riot people at? Oh wow, y'all got riot ready in this area. How do I get to y'all? Yeehaw.
Portable device detected.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
We've underestimated the division for far too long. They've hit us hard, sir. But we've still got the numbers. Numbers don't guarantee victory. We need to change our strategy. We can boy up our defenses. The hyenas and outcasts will plant all of the division around them. If we had less to contend with, perhaps it's out of the question. We are not scavengers, we are true sons. We will not hold up in the garrison like a bunch of cowards. We will launch an offensive while we have the chance. I advise caution, General Ridgway. We lose a lot of good soldiers. This is a war, Sergeant. We either lose soldiers or we lose control.
You got the target.
On the bridge to the left.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
Ooh. I ain't even really been in this area before. I got a ton of them. I can do more. You want me to activate it or not? And do you want no more harder challenges? I got a whole bunch of them already. If you just go to your map, you can see that you got bounties already. Do you hear me? I see it's one already on there. Faith Movement North. Hello? Something I said to me. Anyway.
Target is near you, Agent.
Another agent has joined your group.
You gonna wait for us to start the party? Cool.
Get the hell back!
Oh shit.
I'll take care of this one. Over here. We did it! We did it! Is everyone all right?
Downstairs into the tunnel. Like our brave leader, GIA.
Go, 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 go! This is our revenge! Gotta protect this! What's that? I need to keep my head down!
Yeah, don't this a lesson is that you don't start the mission until everybody shows up. But hey.
Kill us. Either 'cause these bastards. Let's leave this city! They're bleeding now!
What the other agents are doing.
You'll need to do that again!
Watch to your right. He's right in front of that car.
Burn, baby, burn! Fuck! Can't believe you had it meant that!
What is going on, Division? Where'd the other guy go?
Turn him up, Benjamin! Now they're screwed!
Appreciate it. Alright, water to the right. Just teleport to us. We in the tunnels. We get ready to engage. Damn, they're
That's
having
the
a
target
war. I've
agent.
never seen that before. What are they fighting? Who is Riv is about to die. To the person that was over here.
Friendly control point detected.
Terrible, Diane.
Neutralized. Good work. That's another one down. Good job, Agent.
Let's see if there's some keys in here. Got a key box in this control room where Dainty is. You can get two in these control rooms. Oh no, that was already open. Yeah, I'm right next to the key box. If anybody want some keys. Come get you some keys, T Baker, TD Craze. I'm guessing. I wonder if. Let me see. You know what? Let me see if I put my audio on mute. I feel like I'm a fucking idiot. No, that's on. Somebody made it over here finally. The hell was that tape measure? Good luck. Why is there like a table across this? Is it supposed to be like that? That looks like a glitch. Alright, let's see. Where we at on the map? We had another one, right? I need to change to the shield and get the part come out. These sometimes it's out for a week. Don't fall out the chair now. Shield melee, hyenas, outcasts, true sons with shotguns. Alright, so we need to have a shield on, and I only have one shield. This is not, I gotta go get some more shields.
Target near you.
Friendly control point nearby.
I think I have a shotgun to put on.
Should have brought an army with you. Going to be nothing but left.
I'm moving away from the target. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, so it echoed down. That's down.
Yeah, good call.
I think that's our boundary, folks. On a turret.
You have another squad
Two
heading in from the park on the left, and one coming down from the ramp on the right.
There's somebody flanking on the right.
Oh, and we have another
Target
squad
spotted, Sheriff.
heading in from the rear. My location, middle of the park.
No, they can't on me. Everybody's coming towards us from the front. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm getting lynched here. I'm getting pinched back here.
On the left?
Getting pinched in the rear. In the rear.
I got you.
that area right over there. There he is.
All right, everybody's for it. I see our bounty to the right on the ground.
Okay, they're pinching us again.
I'm gonna take the bounty and then we won't have to worry about that. This guy up by himself.
Alright, I'm running on
Let's heal this
Baker's 6 here.
Oh my god, this thing is thick as a rocket launcher.
Good job.
Yep.
All done.
No. We have someone dropping some grenades.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
Are we doing a control point? That's looks like the problem.
Oh,
The bounty was at a control point.
well, we had it to the control point. We set up a flare. Get some
I don't know, that just looked like what it saw at the top of my screen, I'm not sure. Now we're near a propaganda speaker. We are getting surrounded.
yeah, there's a pinch going on here. Alright, I'm pulling up on the side, Jill.
I think we're done. Nice.
Are we in a private team speak?
No, I mean, this is game speak, so I mean, other people must not have their mic on, or either they're in the private. I'm just talking on regular, you know, VoIP.
Okay. I was about to say, how did I get into a party? I just left one.
Nope,
All right.
just talking in-game chat.
All good. Yeah, normally it'll tell you who you're talking or who's talking. It's not doing that right now. It's bugging.
Well, no, that's TDK talking, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
showing
because
up.
if you look next to next to the name, you can see the little like vocal thing going on.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Dainty is talking. You see? Look at Dainty. Can you see me talking?
No,
Or
it's
see
not.
the little vocal.
Yeah, I normally get that icon. It's not happening right now on my
Oh
screen.
well, I can see it on yours.
Yeah, this game's been kind of bugging. All my games been bugging these last couple days. I don't know what's going on.
Ain't no telling.
That's ours.
Everything's out new, wanting to get that money, but shipping buggy.
Yeah. And so
But Ubisoft is new. Well, hey, this is a lot better than when Division 1 dropped. So
really, I played Division 1 a little later.
I did too, but I remember reading about it that Division 1 they were really worried about it, but then after they dropped 1.5, like it was way better.
Oh yeah, no, Division. I didn't have any complaints regarding Division except for the matchmaking was kind of difficult sometimes to get a good match inside some of the areas.
What, on some of the missions and stuff?
Yeah, some of the missions, underground missions. If you didn't select the right
Oh yeah, that was difficult. But I got to the point where I was comfortable running underground by myself. I mean, and then they came out with the categories of the like 3-phase hard, and usually a lot of people were running that. So
I didn't know you can run those things on your own.
yeah.
I thought they were too hard to run it on your own.
No, it just depends on the modifiers you put on it. I mean,
Oh yeah, I like
my
to
whole
run.
point for running the underground was just running the. I got all the commendations and then just getting all the artwork, and it wasn't. I mean, if you're trying to fight hunters by yourself, then sure, but and even that came up, because that's not based on the modifiers, but it was manageable. If you had your gear together, it was manageable.
Yeah, no.
Because the number of hunters that popped up were based on the number of people in the party. So by yourself, I think it was just at most 2 hunters at a time.
Yeah, I played for the modifiers. I like the difficulty. Oh, we have incoming.
Damn, they got all the way up here. All right, well, it's time to go to whatever we're doing next. We're going to another bounty.
Yeah.
I got 3 on my map.
Yeah, how did you select that?
I got you go to the map button and you right bumper once, and you can see the zones that you can find bounties in.
Okay, I was like, I went all the way back to the White House to do that.
That person, I mean, they have specific bounties, but it's like you can use your target intel and just search for bounties on the map.
Okay.
You see where they went?
So I have a hard, a normal, and a challenging right now. You wanna start easy and get hard, or go hard and get easy?
I go hard on everything, doesn't matter.
Alright.
I die. At least I put some effort into it.
These dude, this is the Cleveland's battalion. Yep. Alright.
Oh, ink, grenade. Oh, he tossed that way over.
Alright, y'all see it? Whose map is this? Closest place is gonna be main mission Air and Space Museum to fast travel there.
Alright.
I guess we were out of combat, otherwise I don't think it'll let me fast travel.
Air and Space Museum. So I just
Yeah.
finished a mission
You
there,
can-
so it's kind of big.
No, but if you do the you can fast travel to the beginning of the mission,
Okay.
or you can fast travel to me now. I'm on the ground, so you should be able to fast travel right to me.
I'm still trying to figure out if I beat the game or not.
Which mission did you do? I mean, the last story mission is up in West End. It's Federal Emergency Bunker.
Maybe I did. Is
That's
that
the-
where she snags
That's
the
the
dude
last.
off the monitor?
Yeah, uh-huh. And
Oh.
then when you come back, then you got to come back to the White House and you get a little cinematic for that.
Oh. Okay.
But then I think the next thing to do is strongholds, and I've actually found like some secret missions, some secret side missions, or one secret side mission already. We're assaulting these people. We're gonna save these folks.
Oh, so I beat the game already.
I mean, you beat the story missions. Like I myself am at the same position. I haven't done all the side missions, and I haven't done what's the other thing? I haven't done the strongholds. I think the strongholds are considered story missions. If you look at your progression section of your menu,
Yeah.
your recommended thing is the strongholds next.
Okay. I wasn't sure how all
And that
that
has the
worked.
leadership for the factions and stuff. Somebody's behind us.
Behind? I'll take the rear.
Yellow bar.
Yeah, he's mine. Oh. He's out. He's down.
Incoming hostiles detected.
They're gonna come out the front of that building. They always come out the building right here. Up the hill. All right.
Oxygen is critical.
That's my fault.
Shotguns. Yep. Alright, I'm laying out
Moving up
turret.
the hill.
I'm gonna stay ammo here. I think it's Baker needs some cover. He's taking out 3 on his own.
Gotta watch for the hostile. We got another group of enemies coming out up this hill, out this building.
I won't let them
You think you
hear
get 2 rounds? What y'all attacking a convoy?
it. You like that, Agent?
Alright.
We're still fighting somebody.
Yeah, they're coming in from the rear building across
This
from,
convoy. Yeah, this resource convoy, I think.
Deploying frag.
No, you're not. We ain't playing no flag on you today.
Contacts.
Watch position.
Oh, we in a country. How do you get in between us?
Another pinch.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, they just came out this building.
Yeah, we're
Oh
in the pinch.
no!
That's cool, it's cool. The pinch isn't that bad. The group in the rear is not engaging. Oh, no worries.
Nasty headshot. To the right. What's that? It's not the
That-
convoy supplies.
That convoy is heading this way. That supply convoy is heading this way. It's just not. It's not gonna be here for a while. Well, we got 2 supply convoys. We have another one heading down the street behind us.
Well, we still got our bounty in front of us too.
Yeah, I guess we're alright. Do you know how to hit this ammo or that special ammo?
What do you mean?
Fire ammo, fire bullets, stuff like that.
You only get them out of boxes.
But how do you
You
use
have to
them?
look for like. So they're automatically applied. When you pick up one of those loot boxes, you look at your ammo counter and it'll tell you how many bullets you have in your clip that have that special ammo applied, and it only applies to the gun that you have. You know, whatever gun you have equipped at the time. When you pick up the ammo, it's on that gun. So if you have your pistol out, it's going to be on your pistol.
Okay. You
Yo,
guys are
what
getting
are
good
they
pitched
doing?
over
They-
there.
An
I
agent
don't
needs
know.
assistance.
They done.
We're, we're
What
gonna
did
have
they
to
do?
finish
Did they already
this.
start it?
They did. We're
I don't
gonna
know. Look, let's come to the left. I don't know where they going. I mean, we're not stuck yet. We're not.
I'm right on top of these guys right here.
And no, that's why I went to the left because I was worried I didn't want
Shit.
them to get engaged.
I got caught. I thought we were gonna take these guys out to catch up.
Because they're gonna send out a couple waves. Try to keep moving down. Are they? Somebody's revived. I'm trying to look for the bodies. I guess they reviving. Okay.
Detecting
Alright.
additional hostile
I'm alright.
contacts.
We here. We got you.
All right. Yeah, there was quite a few.
Yeah, because I mean, once you attack a convoy, then all of a sudden you get like 2 waves of reinforcements, and we are like effectively surrounded. This is a bad decision.
Yeah, down rear, damage.
Damn! This thing took me down super fast. And we're all nope. Yep, we're all nope. T Baker's up. Nope, he's down. Right.
You want a medal?
Yeah, you know they make it sound. You have your moments where it's easy, and then it creeps up on you that it's not easy.
I think it might have to do with us being in a group, you know. That would make sense to me. Cause I don't ever get pinched like that when I'm running around solo.
Yeah, that's it too. I think it's a excuse the loud noise. I just dropped
Plus-
my computer.
No, it's fine. Plus the game, you have to think about the game. Like you just can't attack enemies one-timely because, like in that situation, you had 2 or 3 convoys. The NPCs are the same faction. They will come aid each other.
Yeah.
So if they hear that shooting down the street, they will come closer to you.
Safe area entered.
Yep.
What happened to the bounty? I gotta reactivate it, or did we actually start it? Did somebody get close enough and start it? And if you get close enough and start it and you die, then you have to reactivate it.
I guess,
Which it doesn't look like it's spending target intel, so it's not really a big deal. I don't know how you spend the target intel, but
I'm gonna be honest. The only thing it says is the ring, and it says the Cleveland Battalion when I step outside, so it's activated. We just have 15 minutes to actually.
no, I
get
just
there.
redid it.
Oh, okay, that was you then. Okay, yeah. Then,
Yeah, I just did it. I ain't hearing none.
Oh, there's some boxes this way. Here. Okay, so I have to figure all that stuff out. That's. I
Yeah,
sat
so
here for
the
a while
ammo-
trying to figure out how to do the ammo. I was like, man, this is confusing. How come I can't hit it?
Yeah, as soon as you get special ammo, whatever gun you have on is already active. And usually you get around 30 bullets. So just about a full clip on most guns.
Fast travel went out the wrong door.
How come I can't go up this ladder right now? Thank you. We need to get together before we start making moves and attacking folks.
I had no idea those other two ran off like that. Yeah, that was pretty intense. By the time I turned around, they were both already crawling. I was.
Are you above ground or underground?
I'm fast traveling to somebody right now.
Somebody's taking out this yellow bar over here. Who is this? Have you fought one of the chainsaw outcasts?
I fought a chainsaw. I didn't do a sledgehammer. I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy with those dudes. They're
The
wicked.
chainsaw dude like never showed up on my map. It was crazy because I always fought him underground and you just hear the chainsaw. It's super scary.
That sledgehammer dude's the one that always pretty intimidating because he
Well, you see him on the street, but you don't see the chainsaw dudes on the street.
I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. I'll keep an eye open for that one. So far, all of my encounters with those big dudes, I see them all. They're always out there. I haven't got.
Bro.
It's actually called culling. It's called culling effect, but it's odd that they have it in this game. Culling effects usually implies like there's just too many players on the screen. And then so the game automatically starts taking people out of the game because the graphics. That's what they call it.
Is this our folk? Is this group this part of the ones I guess we get going through?
Yeah, we're going through.
You're right. You're right. I like that death animation. He just caught one to the chest and fell.
Oh yeah, there's man, I like the animations. They can improve it just a little bit.
This is them in the middle of the road, I think. No, actually they in the building look like. To the right.
To the right? We're gonna get pinched from the left on the road on the left as well.
Where did all these enemies come from?
They're on the left as well. Shotgunners.
You can get down. I'm going to this cover right here between these porta potties and this railing.
Yeah.
Don't look great.
I didn't make it, Gio. Stay right where you're at. Let me get this res here. I'll pop down the turret here.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because I definitely don't want anybody to come out of cover. Ooh. Gonna try and move back. Stay down. Get down and cover.
All right, turret's out.
The shotgunner shoot me in my ass. I don't think I'm gonna make it. You got a shotgunner right there. Damn, they in trouble. You better try and get to them. You better try and move to where they at.
Baker, this way, Baker. I have 3 minutes left on my hive.
That's fine. You got one flanking to the left, and then one coming up to the straight away.
Alright. I'm gonna set up a sniper spot here.
You better throw some grenades over there to the right.
Oh, need a machine gunner right on top of me here. Recover fire.
Yeah, throw a frag on them.
Turret's
Throw a frag on them.
Turret's almost down. Turret's gone.
Blind fire on this guy right in front of you. It's usually blind fire will get you. Somebody's using a marksman rifle. You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah, there's a machine gun out there. A turret.
Yeah, but it was a guy who was right across your cover. He was shooting you every time you went to try and hit him with the marksman rifle. This shotgunner to the right now. You see him?
Yeah, he's suppressed right now.
Okay, good. It looks like everybody's down except to the right. I'm almost up. Alright, who's suppressed? The shotgunner?
No. Fighting
Yep.
turret and a shotgun. Dude, he's down
Yeah,
now.
shotgun's done.
Now the just gonna grab this turret that's up there. That turret right there is kicking.
Who's this operator?
I don't know. I haven't seen the operator. It's just the there he is, right behind it.
This operator has an LMG.
Alright, I'm just
I'm killing this dude who's suppressed. He's done.
Alright,
I just heard the other guy. I don't see his icon, but up.
turret's down.
Okay, well, that was intense.
Yeah, it could get a little worse than that. We could have got pitched like in the park, man, because in the park there isn't many places you can hide.
Like in West Potomac West Potomac has the place.
There's just nowhere you can run here to get low and
Shotgunner's armor's down. Nice. Watch to your right, you got red bars, Baker.
That's your target.
Oh no, we just got swamped from the right. They're coming in from the right.
turret's up. Oh, damn.
Baker, you better be real careful right there.
Grenade's coming out.
Grenade's going out. You heard? Oh hell! You're damn right. You might want to fall back. I don't think you're in a good position, man.
Yeah, Baker's going down. Oh, damn it. Something crept in. Oh, that was you. Something crept in from the back.
No, nothing behind it.
Alright.
Are you at my feet? Where you at? Oh, you went out?
Don't want to come near me.
Don't let him don't do that.
I'm not
Do
pushing.
not pull. Right, but don't pull back, because I'm standing right here without telling you.
Yep.
Feeling.
Damn, grenade did nothing. Alright, I'm moving up on him. Keep res. Let me get this res here.
Ooh, you a brave soul. I would not do that with the boss right there. The bounty right there. Hit my button.
Oh, damn, he just sprayed me.
We both stuck. Yeah, we both stuck.
I'm
No,
gonna
fine,
point.
I'm fine. Hopefully he doesn't have another one of those in him.
Nobody got grenades.
Oh, I'm faded. Unfaded.
Why can't I move?
Oh, I
I
backed him
rolled.
up.
I think I got stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before you push forward, up.
He's faded. He backed up. He's all the way back. He has one pillar left.
Am I stuck in this in a box or something?
Yeah, someone has to shoot you out, or you have to jump out. I think. Who's there?
Well, no, I'm dead, but
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes. Yeah. Alright. Easy.
this game is glitching. That's what's happening, because I didn't see. That's why I thought I was stuck.
That computer reacts pretty well to my grenades. Oh, I'm going down. Damn it.
Rose has not been playing, man. He's moving forward too.
Yeah. Try to take the spot. He backed off. But couldn't hold it.
Oh, fuck you up.
He caught on and I was just tossing grenades at him and not shooting.
Yo, give me some cover while I break it down. Don't let that shit, Man, that chem spray is dope.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't think you can do that with our chem launcher, but that backpack, like he can back up and lock us in place. All right, I'm reviving you.
His skill.
Sounds like RC's around. I'm not sure. Come on, Red, help him out. Baker is really in trouble. This boss is crazy.
And my turret's up. These guys.
Damn, I'm stuck. Watch out, you might be stuck. I'm stuck too.
I'm gonna bounce this off the wall.
Get the fuck away from me.
I think they got different types of grenades. I feel like in in-game. Whew.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Because just the way you look at your menu. Oh, more enemies coming in.
All right. Not sure who that is. Baker, you're at Baker's tent. Okay, alright, he's alright. Alright, sit tight, Baker.
Yeah, once we get this this heavy out. Everybody's up. Shoot him in the nuts. His nuts not armored.
Alright, Gio's taking out 2 over there right now. 3. We're good. Alright, we're fine. We're fine.
Still got 2 more before this is cleared.
Yeah, that was a good move he did there. I was trying to cover that area.
Got some coming from the right, at least 1.
That was just one left. See, there was 3.
No, I gotta. You see that orange triangle on the map? That diamond. I think we're not done. We gotta finish out this battalion. We finished the leader, but the rest of the battalion we gotta do. How come I can't take cover behind these doors? What silly stuff to do?
And there's a lot of triangles. Alright.
Turret going up. I got special ammo right in front of me.
Turrets up, turrets up, turrets up. Watch that. They need to be pinned down. Who you are gonna be pinned down. There's a turret that way.
No, Riv is right. You see who is Riv? He's right there behind me. I don't know how you got behind me, but now we got this guy pinned on the hill. Above the turret.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
See? Alright, look. Special ammo is right here.
Turret's down.
On Dainty.
Special ammo on Dainty. I got it.
Make sure you pick which gun you want it for.
Okay, I'm over there. That's easy. It's gonna grab right there. Okay, I see it.
So now when you look, you see now that little icon that tells you that looks like high impact ammo?
Yes.
Alright, somebody should threw a grenade on it. Oh man, yeah, we get the challenger one. Fall back. We can attack them from up top, can't we?
Restock your ammo.
Oh! Came up here. Y'all up here with me? Watch out, it's an enemy right there. I'm running that rail. One right on you, one on you. How'd you get up so fast? Oh, they coming up the ramp by that
Damn it,
train car.
I'm down in the train car. My voice is kind of.
You might want to fall back from that train car.
Yeah.
Unless you got revive somebody right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna revive you, yeah. We're backing out of here.
Keep that bastard off me!
So you got 1 red bar to the right. If somebody can snipe from that lower position, you can hit the boss right in front of you. You gotta watch for them flanking up the steps though, which I don't know if they're doing. The yellow bar is right there on y'all.
Yeah, see them.
Fully armored. Somebody's above you. Look above. I need to retreat.
Yeah, I'm pinched. I'm gone.
Ooh, there's another box. There's another box of special ammo by you, Riv, to your right, by that red train car. Oh, he can hear us at least. got to it. We can respawn, I think. Can we? Yeah, respawn. We can respawn and then catch up with them. I don't think we should do it all at once, though.
What, respawn?
Yeah,
You don't
we
need-
respawn like one at a time and then teleport back to them.
Okay. Is there only one respawn there in these, or?
No, because we're in an open world.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is, if he goes down, we lose the bounty. So the thing is, as long as somebody is dead there, the bounty's still active. So if you revive yourself and then you fast travel back to him, and then you could either see if you're close enough to get somebody else, or somebody else then respawns and does it again.
All right. I see. Okay. So as long as he's out of combat and not taking damage right now, we should be okay. Why don't we just?
Well, as long if somebody's still dead there, somebody's still unconscious, and as long as he hasn't like left the area.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first.
I just respawned right now.
Okay.
As
And then you should be able to fast travel as long as he's not actively being shot. I think we can fast travel. I mean, worst case scenario, you have to run back to the area, but don't start engaging other enemies and you'll be fine.
yeah, he's no, it allows you to fast travel. That's fine.
All right,
Let's go.
cool. Backup's on the way.
They did a lot of work, man. Usually, so what? I dealt with a machine gunner, heavy machine gunner, a shotgunner, and a shotgunner doesn't play at all. He's fast as hell, man. Machine gunner
Right,
knocks you down.
my shotgun doesn't work that well. It's
Yeah.
like one hit will take your whole armor down.
Yeah, machine gunner rushed as soon as he called. It was ready to. Oh, I'm already going down. Dang. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh.
I'm glad that the frag grenades have become much more strategic than they used to be. Oh, we in trouble. What is going on? Who is here? Somebody's right on me as soon as I spawned in.
Yeah, same here.
Hit that ammo pack. Okay, that's good.
Alright, I'm circling around. See if I can get this around him.
That
He's
one's down.
downstairs.
Good job, Rio.
Alright, I'm right outside on that stairs. I'll go ahead and
Don't go those stairs. I think we got to run them through the. I think it's better to run them through the train cars.
through the train cars. Okay.
Because then we at least have leverage and we have places to hide and revive. Oh look! Somebody come right where Dainty is. I got a great. If you got your marksman, you can get right to him. Look at him.
Yeah.
You see him? Look at him. He running now. He's like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, I see.
What the hell happened? Thought I killed everybody. You bought 50 people and we got 50 revives. Goodbye. Okay, they got somebody else up. Be careful. Somebody to the left, Baker. Somebody's running back right now.
Oh, alright.
I'm pulling skills. They're dropping down that alleyway again. It's not a good place to be.
Oh, it's not.
They're right on that bridge outside of the train car.
See him. Trying to.
Throw a grenade on him. Somebody's a sniper over there. Oh, you in a bad position.
Damn it. Yeah. I tried to.
Nope. Told y'all don't go there. I told you
Cowboys.
we can't run it from right there. We definitely can't run it from right there.
He's rushing. Damn
She's
it.
running us too. I hear a shotgunner. Is that us or them?
That's them. They're walking. They'll walk right over my body. Right to you guys. Only one though. There's only one. Yeah, but they didn't follow.
It's not one. It's two.
Two.
What happened? Hold on. How did y'all close the door for the train car? What the hell? I never see. The train door is closed.
Oh, let me.
Is that something you can do? We can modify the environment to put them in a choke point. I'm going around the back.
Someone just tossed a grenade right on top.
Somebody
of
just
you.
went down.
Yeah, who's
All right,
down?
we got to get the revive. I
Nope.
don't know where they at.
No. The shotgunner's right on top of this dude here.
That's okay. Me and Baker are actually safe right now. Just trying to find out where the enemy is comparatively.
Damn it. He may not get the res. That shotgun's right on top of him in his rear.
That's fine. Just stay there. I think you're good. I mean, matter of fact, that's 3 of us. It's 3 of us. You can revive if you want to. We straight.
Dude, Baker looks just like one of the shotgunners. Is that Baker? No, it's not. You look like one of the shotgunners.
With my skull cap on?
The skull cap, yeah. I was like, oh damn, he's right behind him.
Yo, be real careful with that res. Be real careful with that res. Where's she going? Okay, well that's a graphical mess up because that door was closed, but hit it in the pocket, hit it in the pocket.
Yeah, he jumped right through that wall, I saw that. Thanks for res.
It's weird as hell. Alright, well. She's just jumping back and forth between that that train car. Oh, you just ran through it too. So bold. It's a glitch in the Matrix. I can't go through it. Alright, well. Good luck, Riv, because we can't go through it.
We're
I'm
not
seeing that
qualified.
same reality.
We are not qualified.
Right.
We're not licensed. Sorry. Can't follow
it is not just one person. There is a yellow bar, but there are 2 people here. I don't know, but every time we get close to it, I can see it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Hit that hip, hit that red bag on the hip. That's it. That's it. I took that. That's fine.
Yeah, there's something
Take
down
them
at the
death
bottom
throws.
there. Something down
I get a
below.
revive, though?
Turret's going haywire. Yeah.
But can I get a revive?
Yeah. On my way.
Baker just looking at me. Riv, you might want to heal yourself. Riv just got I don't know who he's shooting at, but I just seen that.
Target
that
down.
turret go
I think it's a turret down there.
He got it. I think that's it. Nope, there he is. A Chevron. It's a rocket grenade launcher dude.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy
Boy.
at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
Yeah, I'm starting to see those bugs, those glitches in the system. I wonder if it's the the processor they're using, the game graphics processor for the game.
I think it's some. It feels like they're pushing the server side. You know, they're testing some server side updates without pushing it through, like doing the shutdown for the maintenance. Anyway, what's next? So we did the hard one. Let's see what's next on my bounty meter. These guys.
There are a lot of graphics here, but I don't see why it would be like that.
What are you playing on regular Xbox or Xbox One?
Regular Xbox.
Okay.
Would it matter?
I don't know. I mean, it should matter because I mean, you have the different power that is running on, even though we're talking about something that's server side. But the only thing is like, how is it? I don't assume that the graphics are being pushed over the internet. So the graphical glitches we think are hiccups in the net code.
Yeah, no, I that's for sure. Everything's glitching, even like what's the word? The
Why somebody marked the stronghold?
even the avatar images, like sometimes the avatar is like too large for certain types of clothing, and so the clothing comes out
is no longer in
looking
your
glitching,
room.
like clipping issues with it. So you're
Yeah, but I think that's just like starting off. I think that's like the starting off bugs, because if you go play Division 1 right now, you don't have any of those problems. So I think that's that's just like, okay, we're gonna get it out here, and then we'll iron out the patches and everything.
But it isn't just this game. It's as well games like Anthem too. Anthem had quite a few glitches as well.
Come on, Anthem was messing up big time. Here's a Riv. You got some special ammo down here.
Yeah, I don't remember the bugs being like this in the games, man. But I used to see Battlefield and stuff like that. There weren't any bugs. I mean,
Yeah, but then you got to think about this though. Battlefield is an incremental update to code that's already existing.
yeah.
Division, I don't know if they're using a new engine or not. I didn't read all of that. And Anthem is a brand new IP. You know, everything they doing is brand new. Even if BioWare has some experience that we're aware of, like it's still like brand new.
Yeah, still a little saddened by it. For Honor, Ubisoft, For Honor didn't have any glitches. It was solid. Everything in For Honor is solid. Like the fighting.
But I thought For Honor was boring though.
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
For Honor. Well, it depends on what you like. Like some people like sword fighting. Some people like, and some people.
Hold on, Rev, don't engage them yet. We're gonna get pinched again. This enemy's right behind us on the other side of this bush. You see, they finna get right in it.
Oh,
Oh, nice, good idea.
quick.
We can shoot them right up here.
Yeah, some people like Ubisoft For Honor because it's for them. They did a really good job on it. Sword fighting and weapons.
Somebody done hit me from behind. I don't know where they hit me from.
Yeah, we're pinched.
Watch yourself, cause we got no cover. I have no idea where that person's hitting me
I
from.
see him. I think it's a turret. Or a machine gunner. There's a lot of rounds.
Got glass. He's hitting me still. Shit, I ain't gonna make it again.
Yeah, I'm circling around. I'll circle around here. Where you at? Oh damn, I got caught.
I'm happy. I guess his turret wearing out. He's right on top of me. Going to the left. Damn, he has got me in his side. He is trying to murder me for real.
I don't see him. There he is. Damn. There he is. I went all the way around and he went up top. Found him. He's down.
Alright. Now what do we got next? These guys still fighting in the street before we even go down? The ramp to our enemies? No. Okay, cool.
Yeah, For Honor's a solid game. There weren't any glitches in that one. I'm assuming that a lot of the basketball games, the football games.
Well, hold on now. Think about this though. How many people did you have on screen on For Honor at a time?
Well, there's the NPC players.
Was it?
And then there's.
Was it 1-on-1?
No, it's not one. It's like a 4-on-4.
Alright, we're going. We engaging.
Players that really serve really.
Are you in here with us? Yeah.
I'm laying down the server right now.
Setting up turret.
Stop setting up turrets, damn it.
Thing down their turret.
Man, you stuck in a grenade. I knew you were gonna try and run forward. He's like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Cool. They suppressed. I got 2 down.
Yeah. So like for people like who study like samurai fighting with swords, Aikido and stuff like that, it's For Honor's like awesome game because it's for them it's like wow, you know, it's everything.
Oh shit! There's somebody else over here.
For ninja fighters, for people that like fighting with ninjas, like with pikes or stuff like that, that's it. For Honor is awesome. It is the game, like you'll be playing that.
Did you ever play? What's the other game? Hold on, it's a key box right here. Y'all running past these keys.
Key box. Okay, back road.
Did you ever play? What's the game? Absolver.
No.
Okay.
Played mainly Ubisoft games, Ghost Recon, Division. I haven't played.
Yeah, Ubisoft. I mean, I'm out of all the releases, I'm very highly impressed on this. Out of all releases that are out, this is the best thing that's going on.
I haven't. I like the story-based Assassin's Creed. but it's. I know I'm just gonna play for the story, so I haven't played it. You know, 'cause I know I'm gonna when I start to play that Assassin's Creed series, I'm gonna be sitting down for about a month.
Somebody's coming up the steps.
Yeah, I got in the rear.
Where did he come from?
He came from the rear. I'll scope that out.
Where, like, behind her through the wall?
No, he followed us, I think. Unless there's something like a
We
tunnel.
got cleared.
Unless there's a tunnel that's leading up from
Well, no, these
above.
steps. That's what I was worried about. These steps.
Oh, that's where he came from. Yeah, he came from the steps because I was checking a box. There's a box up there. Yeah. Assassin's Creed, haven't played it. I like Ubisoft altogether. Like their
You played no Assassin's Creed?
no Assassin's Creed.
Wow.
Yeah, I put it on reserve. I was like, when I decided to play Assassin's Creed, I'm gonna possibly be at a party or something. You know, throw a party and just sit down and go at it with it for about like a week
no.
or two. But
It's gonna not the whole. That's for one Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed is super long,
yeah, exactly.
especially the newer ones. I'm talking about like 50 hours each.
That's the reason why I haven't been playing it. Because I know I'm gonna be playing them
The
for a
older
long
ones
time.
a little bit shorter, but I mean,
I'll wait for that 50% off sale.
oh yeah, you can get Origins for cheap now.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
You might want to fall back. They're gonna rush in on some of y'all. It's not a good position to be in the middle of that room.
Alright, backing up the date. Oh, God, swiped. Whoa. Grenades are going out.
They all above you too.
Alright,
Rear view. Good luck, Rear. What they shooting though? They got grenade launchers or something?
mainly, I'm gonna have to watch the stairs back here.
It's two guys with shields running around, coming down the steps to the middle of the room. Keep running, Real. I got your back.
I got the one surprised out to your rear there, Daintily. But the one down below is all yours.
Somebody's right on the back of Real. I don't know. Watch them steps. Look down them steps where Rev is. Oh, he made it. He survived.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna...
Two shield guys coming up on the bottom.
He's healing up. I got you. I got your rear. Band on your left is down. If you want to focus on the other direction, it's cool. I got the sub. Oh, that's the boss.
Well,
right
I gotta
there.
watch out for wherever these grenade things are. I can't tell what they're doing, but I don't like them.
If you can take out the dudes on the right there, you can clear yourself a path. Like I have the sub. He's suppressed, so I can keep him out of commission for about another 4 minutes. So down to 400 rounds.
I don't know what to do. These dudes with
Take out
shields, they're not dangerous, but
Oh.
they can't. I don't have a good angle to take them out neither.
I see. No worries. Let me waste my rounds and then I can circle around on him here. Yeah, the boss, because this boss is taking some damage here.
He's healing. The boss just healed his armor.
Damn it. I didn't have a shot on him. I'm gonna have to.
I don't know what kind of weapon that is. It's some kind of grenade launcher. I like it. He drops around 3 grenades and then he gets over his little automatic rifle.
Alright, I'm gonna grab these guys' rear. Give me.
Be careful because you will take that jump damage. Yeah, if you can pull them, then I'll definitely start taking them.
Well, now they have to make a choice: keep their shields on you or keep their shields on me. And
Right.
There's
one down.
Yeah, there's one. They couldn't do it.
Is that both of them?
According to the map, I only see one red mark that's corner.
I guess they're gone, yeah. Go in that hallway. Come up in that room. Oh, TDK is on it.
Yeah, I'm sneaking in the rear. Let me grab my shields really quick.
You better be careful because he is going to melt you as soon as you get real close. These little skinny dudes with these submachine guns,
He's afraid.
they are
He's afraid.
the worst.
He's running. He's coming down.
Beautiful. Somebody just caught a level too.
That's another one down. Good job, Agent.
Nice.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
But yeah, Ubisoft came out with these great games. There's this one game. I'm not sure if it's Ubisoft. It's a pirate game. That's out there. It's really good. It came out just after
The pirate game. That's Microsoft. That's
Not
the
Sea of
Sea
Thieves.
of Thieves.
No. There's another
Yeah.
one outside of Sea of Thieves. It's more based
Oh,
on pirate game, piracy.
But that's a PC game, ain't it? Anno? Is that what it's called?
No, it's Skulls and Bones, but I'm not sure if it's you.
And that's for console?
No, it's for PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pirate game. It came out around the same time as Sea of Thieves. Showed after it though. The beta was kind of silly. Basically, you have to choose a different a class of a ship, and the ships are like old, like ships, like the ones they used to use. Well, the ones that they were supposed to have existed back in the days, like the Persian ships, pirate ships, and the Chinese pirate ships, and things like that. And how they well, it wasn't and piracies that occurred in in Asia. It's really good. But the ships are they have artillery fire. They have really unique types of gameplay. So it's not like Sea of Thieves at all. Sea of Thieves, it's like completely. What they did to Sea of Thieves is crazy. This game's
all right. I got a fast travel. My inventory is almost full, so that is step number 1.
Sea of Thieves is more. They did everything to Sea of Thieves that anyone could ever imagine. So they added all the sci-fi flicks. They added all the pirates. The
sci-fi.
Skeleton pirates. Yeah, they gave you. If you ever seen Johnny Depp's movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, basically you have all that plus active volcanoes and having to actually complete missions like deliver merchants goods and things related to that. Now the other game, Skulls and Bones, is not so much like that. It's more of a combat, like PvP type of combat. So you go in with a group of ships and you gotta destroy everything in sight. But that's not the end of it. Towards the end, even after you get through collecting most of the loot and destroying other ships, you still have to go up and defend yourself against NPC ships or outrun them in order to get away with the stash that you stole from or that you had earned during the match. So that was really cool about that. But it's it's a Persian themed. So all the ships that you're rolling in are Persian themed. So you have catapults and ramming devices and stuff like that. So if you play Genghis Khan or games like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it kind of brings all those types of things to life. So that was pretty cool.
So it's based into the Mediterranean Sea or the Indian Ocean?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And it's, again, PvP combat, so I've only seen the beta played. I haven't seen the active component active. I haven't seen the active portion of it played. There's a lot of new games out there. It really depends on what you like to play. Like Total War, if you like playing those types of games, strategy games where you have to build.
I am not in the strategy game whatsoever. Nope.
Yeah, it's
I tried to get back in the old game. What's the old game called? It was a real sci-fi looking. I think it was called Total Commander or something like that. But that's the only type of strategy game that I was trying to get into, and I wasn't really feeling it.
That game was, for me, it was fun. Because it's really hard to defeat for me it was really hard to defeat the entire map. But I'm pretty sure that there's someone out there that's done it already somehow. I haven't figured it out yet. But I've came pretty close to defeating the entire map. I didn't. So that, meaning I've been able.
What's
to...
that? The Total War game you mentioned?
Total War. Yeah, it's total domination of the map, but I did it completely different. I'm sure a really good player is able to do that with with whoever he chooses to fight with. The way I did it was I just gave everything away. It's just like because there's one big alliance in the game that's important when you're playing that game, and the only alliance that really matters is alliance to the the Pope, and as long as you have a treaty with him and peace with him, any other faction that may attack you would have to face excommunication, and then that would lead to battles that aren't blamed on you. So basically, the way I looked at it was that you save all your gold, as much gold as possible, and you give away your land to the Pope. So every single time you defeat something and you don't need it, it's not of a strategic importance for any reason, you give it to the Pope. The Pope begins to do whatever he wants with it, and then and that's basically it. He'll build it up how he feels like. But I believe that if you do really good towards the end, I'm assuming that if you have enough gold, let's just say not the max amount of gold that you have, and you may be able to purchase the rest of the map back from the Pope, making him a puppet.
Sounds like a strange dynamic.
Yeah, you just have to make him a puppet. And so you basically, you say, hey, give me all your lands, and this will be the deal, and this is how much gold I'll give you. And then he either accepts it or he doesn't. And if he does, then the game is corrupted, because religiously the Pope's not supposed to accept money. He's not supposed to accept money. It's a known evil in religion and stuff like that. But it's that was the way I planned it all out to be towards that, because it was the only way that you can maintain so much land without being attacked. So that's how I did that. I played a lot of strategy games, but so far my pet peeve is Tom Clancy or is Ubisoft's games. It's just missing just a little bit. I'm like, they have everything right here. Like this dude right here should be like, hey, you want to buy something? And then you click the button, and then you take a look around, and then it says you can't buy this item because you are not an air pilot, or you're not a helicopter pilot, or you don't have a license, or you don't have any of those types of things to own those things, so you can't have those things. That's
you want the game to deny you? You want them to tell you no?
I want to be able to. I want to say that when you start the game and you say I'm gonna have a profession, that you go through a series of tests for that profession, and then you get rated on how well you are suited for that profession, and then if you graduate, you get your certificate, you get your license, and then you come here, and he gives you all the qualified things that you can get for that license that you have. Now you can have the other things, but you just won't be really good at them. Basically.
That to me doesn't sound like a fun game. If I have to that's a type of like a strategy game or something.
Well, it's not strategy. It makes everyone's choices matter in their profession, and then let's say you choose to be like, hey, I started the game. I want to be a police officer that works in New York City. These are my characteristics. These are my profiles. This is my history. This is how well I did. This was the grade that I got when I started playing the game. During my character row, that actually gives you everything right here. Like everything, it'll tell you everything that you qualify for.
Now group leader.
So, and then another person that you may meet, a friend that may join your crew, he may say, well, I'm not a police officer, so I can't buy those things, but I'm a paratrooper that was in the army, so if we had to fly to a different place and jump in, I can do that. That makes sense now? Like, I own parachutes. Certain types of guns, and certain types of uniforms, and those are my professions, and this is the rating that I get. I'm either really good at it because I have 1 or 2 stars, or I'm really bad at it and I have no stars at all, type of thing. And then
I don't know. That's a different type. To me, it's like a different type of game. It sounds like a tactical MMO or something.
It is. It's well, no, it's actually really similar. Growing up, I played a game called
That
Top
filled
Secret.
my inventory.
And
Thank
Top
you.
Secret, you basically the same thing. You as
Your business is
Ghost
appreciated.
Recon here, which was based off Tom Clancy's versions of playing. Right, Tom Clancy came up with a lot of these ideas here, but
Come over here, agent.
basically
Take a look at
you're
what I've got
just
for you.
you're responsible for the choices that you make, and then towards the
Mhm.
end, basically, if you played, you remember Division 1, right? I know you've mentioned that you played Division 1.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, in Division 1, you start off as this person who was, I think, like a firefighter, right? And you're playing through his.
I don't know. I
storyline.
remember seeing a lot of backstory. Like they had a little live story. You know, a little live backstory. Then they had a little cinematic story. They didn't really show you like doing your day job.
Yeah, but then he said, "Hey, division agent," and then they mentioned that all division agents could be anybody. It could be a teacher, it could be a firefighter, it could be a police officer, it could be a dude down the street, it could
Right.
be a cook,
Mhm.
basically that type of thing. So let's say you were before this event occurred, you were a cook, man. People, you can sell your stuff to that vendor over there and make triple the amount that a paratrooper can actually make. Your lifespan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
your
that to
health-
me, that's a different type of game because if you start adding in that type of specialization, like you have to motivate people to have a different type. You got to motivate people to create their own economy. Like in the fictional world in both games, we kind of collect these resources and help the people do these things that you're talking about. You know, the NPCs are doing them. Now, if we actually take over those roles, then it would just be like Final Fantasy Online. Like my specialization is going to be a cook. Like if you're going to bring supplies to me, I'll barter for you for food or whatever. But to me, that's very MMO-ish. Like it's much more RPG related than what we have here, where it's much more focused on the combat than it is. I mean, you get these, supplies and you hand them over, but if you didn't get it, I mean, it wouldn't really matter because we don't even care about those. Those supplies don't mean anything to you. You can't trade them in for currency. You trade them in for a little bit of experience. But if you decided to not pick it up, it absolutely wouldn't change the game. Right? If you didn't pick up water, food, and components that you give away at control points, it wouldn't even matter. You would still shoot, get guns, get armor, and seek out enemies.
True, but you still should have okay. I understand that. But like I said, it's just a little thing, a little tiny twist that's just missing in this game.
You're talking about a big fundamental change. Like, hey, I want to add RPG elements to this to really make the specialization. Like we have all these gear specialization that people are turning into guns, but I want to change people into job specializations.
Yeah, and licensing.
No, that's an MMO type thing. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of we have crafting in the game. Isn't that the same thing?
No, because we're just crafting guns for us. We're not,
So basically, Danny, what you're saying is that Division 2 is just a vague interpretation of RPG, but it's more combat based. So it has all the components.
I mean, it has some
like I said.
RPG elements, but it's a third person shooter.
Yeah, but it's
with RPG elements.
That's what you're saying. But I'm saying that we can, with a little twist, you can turn this into an RPG with all of those perks where, hey, those choices, they matter.
Oh,
I like
for me
it.
and
I
my
like
experience,
it.
I haven't played a whole bunch of things. No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not possible and not an enjoyable
An
idea.
agent has left
But
your
just,
group.
I think it really shifts the dynamic.
Yeah.
Of the gameplay. When you call, it wouldn't be Division. It would be like, who knows? I mean, I think maybe Wildlands would have been a better nomiker for something like that because to me, I'd never played that one, so I don't know. But you're living off the land. You're much more out in the wilderness, so you don't have a crafting station.
No, Wildlands.
You taking.
Wildlands is actually more action based than this one. This one's actually closer to RPG than Wildlands. Wildlands does have some more tactful, like if you were playing like Battlefield, dice games back in the days where you can fly airplanes, helicopters, jeeps. You can do an assortment of
There's our
flying
division
and
agent.
riding in boats
Hi.
and those in that game, which is awesome. It has all the components. If it did have all the components that I just mentioned, like to be able to pick profession and then live out those profession dreams, RPG style, that would be really cool. But I'm saying that Division, they give you everything. Everything's so vaguely attached here. Everything's here, but you can't touch it. Like it says right here, it says patrol schedule right here on the wall, right? And then it gives you like a list of names. Now, I wouldn't go on patrol if I was an officer, right? I would go on patrol if I was an NCO though, or you know what I mean?
Well, maybe that's how the clan system is set up, because I know that now we have this real deep. I don't know how deep it is, but they got the clan system going on, and they got like special clan bounties and stuff like that. So that sounds like a aspect of what you're talking about. You can get a little deeper where you have commanders and other things like that in the clan if you join the clan.
Huh? Really? I didn't know that. I don't have a clan. I didn't know how that stuff works. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, they got it where you could just search like a clan, but then you have like a. Let's go up there. You can see it. I mean, I have a clan.
Is it upstairs?
I started a clan. Yeah, it's upstairs. Where is it? Is it this way? I might have to go to the map. I don't remember. I know it's somewhere upstairs.
No, I think it's downstairs,
Hello.
right below us. It's right below where we're currently at. I ran by it once.
Oh.
I looked at the stats that were there, but I don't. But I haven't started a clan. I haven't figured all that stuff out yet. To start, I thought it was like more for like PvP action, like for who wanted to be part of a DZ group that actually like did all the fighting. Oh God, where am I at? Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, you went outside. It ain't over there.
Yeah, I went the
Let me
wrong
look
way.
at the map. I know we had somebody else's White House, but I know the clan is in here.
Yeah, it's here.
Barbershop, DZ,
Oh, over here.
Target. Oh, here the clan. You got to go outside a little bit on the other way though. I know.
Here it is. It's right over here. It should be like on the wall, no? Yeah, my wall's empty. What?
You might not have access to it because you ain't started a clan, or it might say offline.
Oh, here it is, right here. Vision Divinity.
All right, so
Interact.
I don't know if you can see mine. I'm standing in there now. It's got a banner on the wall,
Oh no, yeah, mine says offline.
and you can't come in here.
Nope.
Okay, so if you were to join my clan, like there's like a library, it's a stash. You got clan related projects, which probably it does good to handle that extra overstock stuff that you have. You have rewards that you get after you have 4 members. You have distinctions of the week, which is probably like a clan based leaderboard. You have bounties that are specific to the clan, and there's even a vendor,
Okay.
which I think there's maybe clan specific gear that you could get. So they're really trying to push that,
Greetings.
And so you could talk to Grace. You got Grace right here, I'm sure.
Yeah,
You
Grace
could
is
talk to her and see like, you could just do a real basic clan search based on how you want to play and different things like that. Oh, this is some general stuff.
Yeah.
Top conflict clan.
Yeah, this is where I was looking at earlier.
Top CXP clan.
So
This is
these-
crazy.
so
How do
these-
people got all these points?
So these guys do those missions that are in there. Is that right? I thought this was DZ stuff, to be honest. I thought you formed a clan and then went into the...
Conflict clan might have to do with DC, but it might have to do with the pure PvP with conflict mode. Yeah, conflict quick play. That might have to do with them. And I don't know, this CXP might have to do with just overall XP earned during the week or something.
Not really sure.
Yeah, okay, so you could see that
Wow, Divinity.
all of these people's there's the little letters in front of their name is like the abbreviation for their clan.
I'm familiar with that
And
portion.
this
of
is
it.
like a leaderboard. Come on everyone join the clan. You can come look at the clan headquarters.
Yeah, I have like my entire feed here of dudes. Everyone like I have like a lot of people playing Division 2, but don't invite me to their clan. I have a Ghost Recon clan that's my own that I have to take care of, but
Those people didn't switch over to
yeah, all
Division
these
2.
guys, and none of them invited me in yet.
I'm gonna just
I
start
have
inviting
some
people on
dudes that say
my
that
friends list to the clan.
yeah, I have guys that play, but they go offline to play sometimes.
I don't know why.
They're
I don't get
ashamed.
why you would play games like that.
They're ashamed. They don't. They're not normal Division 2 players. They're Destiny 2 and Anthem and all that.
I am too. I just don't. I have Destiny 2 and Anthem on PS4. I played Destiny before I got on today. What time is it? What are we doing next? Also, 12:52. Yep, Progression Main recommended activity District Union Arena.
Project offline. We catch offline. Roster. 2 guys. It's me and you.
Me and you. But now you can come in the clan room.
You want it? I've got it. It's that
You
simple.
can see all this stuff. I think they said once you get exotics, there's a place where your exotics will be displayed.
I'm sure this place is
Would you
gonna
see, like-
serve. Bet this becomes an organized room for people. For them to do their
Yeah, I
thing.
think it changes as you get more people because you see clan level up, like the different things open up, like like I said, clan specific bounties, distinctions of the week probably is like a specific leaderboard. You know, projects, whatever that is.
Yeah, this can
But I
actually-
mean, assuming it's projects like it was, but
Yeah, this could be a good thing here. They worked. I'm glad they worked this in here. It looks like in Division 1 how they set up a room to organize tunnel runs.
Feast your eyes on my selection.
RBG, man, Daily, you gotta work on that. You gotta work on that recruitment, man.
privileges.
You gotta work on that
Hey,
recruitment.
I'm gonna promote you to agent. Agent privileges allow players to send invites to join the clan to other players.
All right,
Are you ready for your promotion?
I have a lot.
You are now promoted.
I have people, and they may or may not join. We'll see what happens, but they play. I don't know. I haven't played with them. They joined my crew on Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I do my dailies for them. I do the weeklies. I even do the monthlies or the community events, and I load them up with a whole lot of stuff. But I never hear from them. Once or twice I hear from them. But
When I get in and play
picked
like I
up,
play on a regular basis.
I picked up some pretty cool dudes earlier when I started playing. So Apex and Anthem. So maybe they'll join in here. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. I can't imagine people leaving. I don't know. People who play like Apex and Fortnite, it's gonna be hard to get them on a regular situation with like these other games like Division and stuff.
Yeah, well, if I start picking up my buddies or the crew from Ghost Recon and your sec, those guys are good players.
That's what's up.
They're real good, and those guys are smooth. They play objectives like hardcore, man.
That's what's up.
Yep, but
All right, so we're about to get into right now, man.
those bounties.
You ain't been in the Dark Zone.
No, I haven't done Dark Zone. We don't have 4 yet to do Dark Zone because
What you mean? You don't need 4 to do Dark Zone.
this is yeah.
See now, Dark Zone on Division 2 is different because you have to do Dark Zone missions first, which means you got to go to the gates and you do this little small mission before you can actually go into the Dark Zone and compete with other people. It's like a safe area, but it's a little cool little story in each little area that you have to do before you can even go to the Dark Zone and play.
Oh yeah, I haven't
And
done
it's not
those
that
yet.
many people. I think people will get to level 30 and then they go into like the other levels of Dark Zone. The Dark Zones on our level is quiet. That's why my level is so high.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I normally don't. I do Dark Zone once in a while when I have a good crew, but yeah, man, I had some experiences. Guys going rogue, man, in the Dark Zone.
Dark Zone is intense, man. I took probably when that first time I played Dark Zone on
I was nervous. I was like, what? I was like, where are we going, Dark Zone? I did it. We went in for I think my total time in Dark Zone was possibly like less than 3 weeks. But I did really good. I mean, we got things out. We smoked a lot of people, but we ran into some dudes that were just murdering everybody. You had to leave. Just like, can't play that way. They
see now they got that changed. They got that changed because people used to like camp the doors and stuff.
Yeah, they
don't do that now. Now they have
combos.
turrets set up at the door. Now they got turrets set up at the door. If you rogue, you can't go by the doors because the turrets will shoot you up.
Yeah. They sidebar combos and your teammate goes rogue because you picked them on a search match thing and you're like, oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Shit. Everybody leaves. So, if I could pick up the crew from Ghost Recon that I picked up while I was playing, oh, we'll have a good time.
Cool. Let's see, somebody just added me. Real just added me. And then this other dude I gotta add, he was talking about me getting up with him. I don't know if he got some kind of league going on or something, but he was from the UK. Hello? You still there?
My friends list so I can add you really quick, but my friends list was changed up the plan, so hold on a second. Let me add this here.
So you East Coast, Central, which
Florida.
Where you located?
Okay. I'm actually from Illinois, Chicago. I went to college and stuff like that over there on the South Side, City College in Chicago, and then I moved to. Then I joined the military, then ended up in Florida. So Florida's my home right now.
All right. So we both. I'm in Atlanta, so we both on East Coast time. So when do you usually play?
Me, I'm on random. I'm normally on every day now. I normally play a PC version of games. Well, actually, just one game. I'm not a really big gamer. I got into Xbox just a few years ago. I was a PC gamer, but I was more of a student. I didn't play video games at all. And I started playing Guild Wars. You read my profile, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I played Guild Wars, and then I just did that because it was books. You know, it was all about just stories, RPG, role-playing games. You really didn't have to focus on a MMO portion of it. A lot of players, like hundreds of players running around trying to dedicate it to 100 players. It was just, and everything was based on a story. So I played that, Guild Wars. It was really good. Solo time, just like Assassin's Creed type of thing. Just imagine that. And then they expanded to Guild Wars 2, and the Guild Wars 2 is more of a open world, like a World of Warcraft, and it's like thousands of players everywhere. So, but it's actually pretty good because the story's still there. They have a really strong book-themed storyline in there. They have a lot of different orchestra music and 3 different books. And it's an international game. You know, there's people all over the world that play that game. Korea, Germany, Britain, just everywhere. South America, islands. So it's just everywhere, man. Australia, jeez. Somalia, Indonesia, Malaysia. So there are a lot of people, and I normally play that, but my PC's down right now. I caught a bug on my computer, so it's down and out for a little while. So I jumped back to my Xbox, and on my Xbox I play Ubisoft games, most times, but I have I go and play as well. What's the other game? Call of Duty. I just picked up Call of Duty because I met somebody in Wildlands and they're like, come to Call of Duty. So I purchased Call of Duty to play, and then they took off on me. I was like,
wow.
I was like, yes. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of these guys that some of them play Ubisoft actually purchased us. So, but a lot of them aren't really playing video games right now. That doesn't even make sense. They played a lot of video games when I first met them, but then they just stopped playing video games. I guess I'm just kind of the same way too. I mean, sometimes I'll play a lot of video games, but then I'll get back into watching movies.
Yeah, not for you.
Yeah, because I purchased the CBS app, and so I watch a lot of movies, free movies, and I downloaded all my Xfinity and all that streams. So I'm trying.
Come on and teleport to where I'm at. We're gonna do Shade Tech while we chop it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to
get these Shade Tech caches.
Yeah, just trying to get my money's worth, bro, because I spent a lot of money on internet and all that stuff, so just trying to get my trying to make sure I don't end up being well, anyways, anything that has to deal with the internet right now is kind of too much money. I can't port to you. Why can't I port to you? Are you underground?
Hostile control point nearby.
I don't know. I'm in a now on this guy's map. We're on Riv's map because I guess he was the leader.
Oh, okay.
He didn't finish all of the story missions, so that's why that he missed the story. He didn't finish one of them, so I don't know. I think at the same time, like I think you have teleported to me now, but if you haven't been to this area before, it might prevent you from like going directly to me.
No, I'm heading to the safe house.
Open up.
Right next.
Yeah,
to
open up all the safe houses, and I have a lot of control points. It's just a few areas I haven't done all of the control points in.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Right now I'm bouncing between this and Anthem. So I started playing Anthem because they have I thought Anthem was gonna have the storylines. It does have a storyline, but man, you really have to be focused on the game in order to understand it. And so kind of,
We got a hammer guy out here. If you want to fight him?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm running out there right now. So I'm a big story reader, so sci-fi, it doesn't matter. Bio, sci-fi, religion, anything, it doesn't really matter. If,
You like the Destiny, all the backstory and lore for Destiny?
No, I played Destiny, but I didn't get into Destiny 2. I kind of didn't think that was going to be as good as it actually is, and it's a really, really hot game. So
no, you didn't play Destiny 1 at all?
I did play Destiny 1, but I didn't jump to Destiny 2, and I didn't commit myself to Destiny 1's expansions. So I backed.
Missing out.
I know I did. My community feed was hot with feed from Destiny's, but for some reason, I had a block on it, man. My mind's just like, no, you don't need that game because you're playing Guild Wars. And so that's kind of what happened.
No, I mean, hey, it depending on how engaged. See, like my friend had got me started playing
Patrol outside.
Elder Scrolls Online or whatever. And so like I tried to get to it, but then he went to the military, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be playing this by myself. You started fighting the dudes at the control point. Come on down here, let's get this stuff.
I couldn't do nothing. They were running up the ramp on the right side of you. Here. I was creeping up. I just got hit by something. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know where they were coming from.
It was nobody in this. Nobody's in this garage where I was at.
Here they are, right here.
Oh, they coming on the side of the building.
Yeah, this is where they came from. This wooded area.
This is the control point. That's the back of the control point.
Oh wow. You want to take it? Oh, we went silent. This is good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. And so when he tried to get me into that, and then I think I was playing Secret World Online with this young lady I used to date, and she stopped playing that. So I just kept moving. Like, I mean, I was already, I actually wasn't really gonna buy Destiny, but then they came out with a Destiny bundle for the PlayStation, and I was like, well, let me holler at that. And then I just got into it, but I haven't paid full price for any of the expansions, and if I have to, I'm not going to. It's just not gonna happen. So me and Destiny, because I didn't like how they restructured Destiny 2, so I definitely understand how it kind of fell off your radar.
Yeah,
And if I had to pay full price for it, it wouldn't have been for me neither.
I don't know. Like I told the last dudes that I met when I came back to Xbox, I play the game for the books, for the community, hanging out with friends. Because I'll buy an Xbox Pass and be like, all right, let's do the Xbox Pass, play the video games.
Game Pass, I got Game Pass. I just don't have like a year, but Game Pass has some really like. I tried Crackdown. I tried a lot of different games that I wouldn't really try.
Yeah, no, like I'd say here, take out your monthly calendar. On Monday we're going to play, this game, and we're going to play the story content for 2-3 days straight or a couple hours straight in order to beat the game, but in order to play the story content, so you can talk about the game the way the developers want it to be. So you can talk about the game, its characters, some of the dialogues that you noticed that maybe someone else didn't notice.
These deer scared me.
Some of the cool, silly stuff that may occur. But you know what? 3 days later, we're gonna be. You can prepare yourself to play something else. Dungeons and Dragons, Elder Scrolls Online. We're gonna, let's run something. Let's run a story on Elder Scrolls. One of the story missions. See how far you can get in a couple hours. Type of stuff.
Me and one of my best friends was supposed to play. What's the name of this game? Oh, look at this. We gotta shoot the door off. Now we can go in there. We were supposed to play Crackdown 3 together.
Oh.
And he and then Resident Evil came out, and I ain't seen him play with Crackdown 3 since.
Yeah, it didn't look that good. I got someone feeding it onto my community feed, and it didn't look really cool.
What, Crackdown?
Yeah, it didn't look. The graphics
yeah, I mean,
look kind of weak compared to look kind of weak. I don't know.
We were getting into it for nostalgia's sake, really.
Because
we really had a lot of fun playing Crackdown 1 and 2.
Electronic device
and
detected.
when on old generation Xbox. Where's all this stuff at?
Never played it.
In a way, it's a shame the quarantine isn't still up on Manhattan.
Never played it.
Would have been a challenge for me
How did you get over there?
sneak back in. But it was.
What were you doing?
I was picking up water barrels.
Okay, you need to come back outside, all the way back to where those trucks were, and I opened the door.
All right.
See, I shot a door from that broken fence. You can't go over that fence, but that's where I shot the door open from. So just come down, and then come in that door, and then come all the way up here. That's where the Shade Tech is.
Okay, I see now.
And a whole bunch of other stuff too, food and everything else.
Yeah, they need to do. They need to add some Dragon Age Origin multiplayer, so you gotta run that stuff by yourself. But the story's good on Dragon Age. I like the fact that your choices have consequences, type of thing. But that may not be a good thing. We're trying to build teamwork. Because you build a team and someone makes the wrong choice, you're like, man, I'm not gonna get the girl.
Hostile control point identified.
That's true. Alright, what gun did I just get? I got a S. Was that an SMG? Double duty. When holster reloading from empty gives you 20% of your magazine back as free ammo. Is that really necessary? Like, how often are we running around on the game and you don't have no ammo? Ooh. The top half of the magazine has plus 15% rate of fire and minus 20% weapon damage. The bottom half of the magazine has minus 25% rate of fire and plus 20%. Why do you have that perk? That is nuts. While equipped, this weapon increases throwing distance by 10%. What in the world? Alright, well, let's try this out for a little bit. You get anything out of that? Anything good out of that loot crate?
Submachine gun, assault rifle, nothing. Hey, oh, I did. I got the this thing keeps on haunting me here. I got the military Mach 17. I'm gonna use that. Hold on a second. Let me set that thing up because that thing's my.
Now we can get back up here anytime we want to. All right, what's next? What's the next shade cache in this area?
Does damage. A lot of it.
I think I'm gonna clear out these shade caches up here at West Potomac, and then I am off. I am feeling asleep. It's calling to me.
Oh, I remember back in the days when I used to go to sleep middle of the game.
I got a lot of recordings with people streaming with people, and they was snoring, man. Especially, oh man, them Destiny 1 day we used to be playing so long. I'm like, buddy, what you doing? He's like, man, I just got home from work. Let's go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, you're not moving. We started this strike, but I hear you snoring over there. What's happening?
Try Sea of
Hostile
Thieves.
control point detected.
I picked up this, actually like one of the coolest streamers that I've met so far, gamers right now. I was falling asleep. We had grouped up on one of the smaller ships, 2-man ships.
What the hell are they getting shot from?
And this guy, I'm falling asleep, and he's rocking and rolling. He's actually the reason why he's rocking and rolling. He's from Australia. I didn't know.
Yeah, I got a clan up right now from Australia on PS4.
I didn't know who he was, like, personally, but man, he took us across the entire map, and I was sleeping. I was snoring on the mic, man. And I kept on apologizing to him, like, I'm so tired, I can't do this right now. I'm like falling asleep. Like he just kept on sailing, man. All I remember is seeing him faintly, man, jump in and out of the boat like every other.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Now you're yellow on my screen because I guess you're in the clan. You scared me. I was like, who is this? I did not know the enemy was right there on me.
He sat there jumping in and out of the boat, man. He did everything. Like, he picked up the loot, he destroyed the monsters, he got all the loot, and I got all the credit. I got a lot of credit for it. Made a lot of loot off that one. And I was like,
What game was it?
Sea of Thieves, man. And I was like, I gotta front you, man. He's like, no worries, but like in this, I've never heard an Australian voice. I thought he was British. I was like, you British? He's like, no, I'm Australian. Well, that's a good thing. I studied some things in Australia when I was in college.
Yeah.
But for the most part, coolest guy I've ever met, man. Coolest guy. And then I found out that we had a lot of games in common, like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. But he was a big Destiny's player, and I didn't get into Destiny's 2. So I kind of broke out. But he plays Crackdown and all those other ones. He's kind of one of my favorite community feeders. He when he does feed on there, but he hasn't been doing it lately. I think he's something's wrong. So he's been offline playing.
No shit, right? I haven't
But
had a good
it's,
steak of any variety in ages.
Right
The
plate.
fuck?
Might be the
Yo,
best
some
I've ever
people
had.
talking in this building.
Can't be choosers.
Take what I can get.
That's us. He's one of the good guys.
I know, but I mean, I'm not worried. I'm just saying, like, you don't really see that. Like, again, I think they ain't here because it's a, you see the little audio log.
But I haven't seen him online lately. He's one of the better players I've ever seen stream too. These guys are drinking, barbecuing.
Ain't you supposed to be on patrol? What the hell y'all doing? They in here barbecuing for real.
Yeah,
I thought you were playing.
All good, man.
Where is
We
this
had a party
audio
a
log? Is it on top of the roof?
They have to
Russians nearby.
We're all up. Bad times right now.
I know, but they're supposed to be helping protect the community.
Yeah.
Did you see an audio log, or you see any kind of ladder to go up? Because I think it's on top of the building. From what I can, just from what I could tell, because it's not.
Or
It shows that it's on this level, but I don't see anything. It's like right here, right?
must be in the bushes, yeah.
No, because I can get the camera pretty much over there, but I can't see nothing.
I didn't get the message.
These are row houses. I'm trying to see if there's like a ladder to get on top of them.
I'll check the front. I'll be right back. Oh. Bad choice.
Yeah, be careful. It's a control point around here, so they got the.
They have a
I know
patrol
they
up
definitely
front.
had a little.
They have a patrol up front. You want me to engage this guy or just let him walk past?
No.
Let him walk past?
Yeah. Okay, I'm at another end of the row right now.
Good. I'm caught.
Oh, you can see that even if you don't.
I'm caught. These guys were not supposed to come back. Shit, he's shooting right through the fence.
Are you shooting them?
No, they're shooting through the fence. They're tearing that fence up.
New boots.
Oh, you're not gonna get over the fence. I got y'all.
Okay, well at least it wasn't this convoy, because the convoy just passed by too.
Oh, these guys helping out. They're like, screw the barbecue.
Detected.
Oh, the barbecue dudes came over.
Yeah, they're jumping the fence, man. They're on it.
That's what happened. See, they said, look, y'all messing up our grill.
We were having a good time until you started messing around.
Oh wow, look how this fence is getting tore up.
Yeah, the fence got tore up, man. They started it. They started it.
Bastard deserved it!
Oh man.
Is that it?
Well done. Oh, it's right here. Right here. The door
Oh,
had a lock on it.
on the ground?
No, the door had a lock on it. It's right here.
Oh.
Yeah, front door.
See, that's what I heard, that it's like a lot of that garage that we were in, a lot of people couldn't figure that out online.
It took me a while too. It took me a while the first couple times. I have to go back to the beginning mission in order to get them.
Why this place matters. On our own, none of us can do much about any of this. We just get swept away. But together, we have a chance. What we have here is security, shelter, companionship. Supplies enough to give us a chance to become self-sustaining. That's more than a lot of people were given. I can promise you one thing. I'm not giving up. Ever.
Hostile control point identified.
Then what else did I read online? They said that this is the state of affairs after like 3 or 4 months. I can't believe that. This is way too much overgrown for 3 or 4 months. I think they fighting no, they fighting a patrol down here.
Nearby echo detected.
Oh,
are you shooting?
Dudes. Yeah, that's like a 2 on like, man, everybody. That's a big group right there, man. All right, that patrol dude's backing off. He's injured.
I'm ready for them.
All right, I'm gonna take the lead on this one. See these guys back it up here.
They're on me!
Oh, this is a
What
nice
do you think?
little
You
park.
think New York, DC, Chicago, next or Atlanta? Where do you think Ubisoft is gonna go?
Atlanta. I can see because we got CDC.
No, Chicago. I want to see the Barack Obama's museum.
Right, but how would they play into a crucial part of the story of these disease and cures and everything.
Well, how did they add it to Washington D.C.?
That's where all the decisions are made. The division agents are watch out, you got somebody flanking you. And I don't want to get too far ahead with these folks because we got people pulling up the rear and there's some collectibles back here too.
Alright, I'll be fine up in the front because I have.
Hell, look,
I saw
what?
my
This guy just appeared in front of me. He was definitely not here. He just showed up. Absolutely be clear in the back.
Front's clear.
Nope.
I have a healing pod back here. A healing hive right on me. You need to heal up. It's about 30 seconds left.
Behind me.
Yeah,
we're good.
we took him down.
Yeah, I want to see Chicago. I want to see Chicago.
There's an echo somewhere near us. It's up, I think it's above on the top of a building. If we come back to each other, then there's an icon on the left.
Chicago looks no different than these.
Oh, this is where
Washington,
Shade takes
D.C.
you.
or New York. They gotta do Chicago next.
Oh, and let's see what this is right up here in this hospital. Yep.
Chicago has something. I want to say to play with, but that's not true. Every year they be playing with people when they playing sports. They seriously look like they let other teams win. I was gonna let them win this one. Alright,
Is it okay if I record this?
Do what you gotta do.
Thanks. So, you were part of the first wave in Manhattan.
Yeah, and before
Is
that,
it Shade taking here or is it
Caleb's
upstairs?
being modest. He was at ground zero.
that's not what we're here to talk about.
What was the situation like in New York when you were activated? Is that the right word?
Yeah, that works.
Oh man,
You
you
have
talking
to
to
understand,
a division
the
agent?
whole city was in a panic. People were literally dying in the streets. They couldn't keep up with the bodies, and there we were, trying to hold back the tide.
Were you ever tempted to quit?
Go rogue? Look, when the whole world is coming down on your head and it doesn't look like anything you're doing is doing any good, of course you think about covering your own ass.
Some agents did. We didn't. Why not? My family. What do you mean? I walked away from my family the day I got activated. I've got a little girl, got a husband, didn't matter.
on your
The call came in
licensing,
and I
they
went.
need
And that
licensing. They have to
sacrifice
do it,
has to
man.
mean something. I'm not
They
gonna
have
just
to up
throw it
it.
away because the going got tough. Do you regret answering the call? Of course I regret it. But I've regretted not answering the call too.
The difference between handcuffs and zip ties.
That would have been dope if it was like people who we could remember. Like I have recognized some of the names in the game that they in audio logs and stuff from the old stuff.
The original stuff from New
Yeah,
York.
like they've mentioned in the audio in the audio logs and stuff. They mentioned people that have been in the other one.
No, they have the potential. Like I said, it's just it's borderline, man. They are keeping. I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of it's for me because I played that game when I was younger. It's like it's just there. You know what I mean? It's like, man, they can do it. They just I don't see why they don't. But it is a very it's one of the stronger games. That's possibly why. Who knows, man. I'm just making excuses for them now, but
I mean,
people won't stop playing the game. They'll be on the game all the time. It'll be like Second Life.
shoot, that's what you got to say about people who play Anthem right now.
Second Life.
Hostile control point
Anthem
nearby.
Anthem has its good points. I don't mind playing Anthem, but it's so as far as I can tell, it's repetitive. It's just over and the same things over and over again. But everybody knows that it has potential, that they can do something crazy with it. And possibly a lot of them
Right,
do
but the
want
thing
them
is,
to.
the question is, do you keep holding out for that potential because of the amount of money you played, despite having all these other games that you got to play?
Well, it depends on the reasons why they're doing what it is that they do. This goes into a really bad area of reasoning, but if they're doing it because they can sell a piece of artwork to over 1 million people and give them
Yes,
content
because it's EA.
and give them content quality like storybook content that seems to just be a chapter long, and it just gets bad. So can't really discuss it without the conversation becoming hostile. I don't want to. It's not. This isn't a college class, so not a good way to do it.
No, but I
they
mean, we're
do have-
intelligent gamers of who've been playing and gaming for a while. So
Yeah,
the discussion can be intellectual on that level, right?
It can. But it's yeah. Just don't like to be that person that's just out there trying to ruin other people's fun.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get out of.
Right now,
You can't convince somebody that's the silly thing. Like, hey, let me convince you that you shouldn't like X, Y, and Z, but you spent your money on it, and you spend your, and you get to choose your time on what to play. Like, that's real silly and rude. Matter of fact, you know.
Rude. Yeah. So right now, the best quality game right now out there is Elder Scrolls, as far as I can tell. That's kind of hard for me to say because I don't.
Yo, they cooking this person up alive.
Oh shit.
Yo, we gotta stop this. This is out of hand. It's already done.
And Ubisoft was supposed to be our saviors, and they didn't do it.
Actually, the agent's supposed to be their saviors.
No, Ubisoft is supposed to create that game that competes for.
I thought the dude got a flamethrower. Flamethrowers down.
They have a crafting system in Elder Scrolls. We have licensing, and Ubisoft goes out in division. That's the way it was supposed to have been, and it didn't go that way, and I don't know why. So maybe someone changed history somewhere.
I think it may be because it was safer for them to do a game that was more similar to the original game than it was to try out new things.
Yeah, but you really want that.
And that's why you continue to have Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't have those elements because it's safer to continue to make the same type of game year after year.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Not really
What's why?
Sure.
Why are we getting incoming hostiles? We didn't save the people. We have no stake in this fight, but I see somebody coming with this bomb on his chest. He just got blew the hell up.
The question is, why is Ubisoft so split into so many different games?
Ubisoft got like 20 studios around the world, though.
But there's different types of. You have Division, then you have Wildlands, then you have Hear No Evil, See No Evil, then you as well have For Honors. Why not build the same type of game just with different stories types? If you want to play a medieval type of story type game, you play For Honor. But the content is really similar to that of other games that take place at a different time frames and another place. Not like that.
You can't be a studio with that one type of, you could perfect, like say, theoretically you could perfect a type of game. You could perfect a strategy game or something. But the thing is, like, what if somebody comes up, introduces an idea, like Fortnite and Apex Legends? What if, the innovation that's in Apex Legends is enough to put you out of business? That's why you can't continue to make just the same type of game.
Yeah.
No matter the time period, because somebody could come out with a thing and it just would destroy your whole business model. Nobody wants to have a destroyed business model.
But if you want a loyal fan base, then you know that people play the game for the story and for the experience, and not for that diversity that you just meant. It was more based on what am I getting out of this game, and how much fun did I just have reading that or interpreting that book or reading that book. Does that make sense?
Right, but at the same time, I mean, when you come up with a sequel, you're gonna have built-in loyalty.
Right.
to the ideas that you have, and what you have to do is continue to try and bring new people in who may not have been attracted originally for whatever reason, while satisfying and maintaining that fan base. Same thing you said. You know, you're a loyal fan here playing Division, but you wanted them to change the game formula to be something else. That's the diversity I'm talking about. You know, they didn't do that this time around, but you're still here playing. It's enough for you to be here playing.
Correct.
Now the question is it enough? Is it enough for you to go and play Division 3? That's the next question.
Well, yeah, especially if it takes place in which I socially relate to. You see, I don't want it, but I don't want it to be that way. I don't want it to just be based on social. Oh well, you know, this game's going on in Chicago, so they're gonna expect all Xbox players in Chicago to put a brand on it. This brand is.
Now, what happens if it's set in Chicago, but it doesn't have the RPG elements that you want?
Still play it because it's from Chicago. It's just like your home team. And you still try to encourage others to play it. But it's not supposed to be that way. That's all I'm saying. Saying that they had the potential to do it, but something went wrong. And this is the game that I'm referring to when it comes down to the elements of Top Secret. It just, they shortened it. They said, no, we're not going to do that for some reason.
But did Ubisoft own Top Secret?
We're not going to no, they don't. But the concept's still the same regarding some of its games. It's Ghost Recon, Wildlands, a lot of the other Tom Clancy games that were out before that, and Division. All of it's based on the same concept, except for the Top Secret was a board game. So meaning you played with dice and you played with your imagination and a piece of paper. And you imaginatively believed that you were a character, that you built a character.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, you get attached to these characters because you build them, they convince you of your its legitimacy. And
you gotta have those RPG elements, you know, and it seems like very not broad. I would say very specific RPG elements.
Right, and now
because that's what makes you really attached to an RPG character, is not just the character creation, but
right. And now you have the same thing in games like Ghost Recon and in Division, but they shortened it by stating by not giving away the full thing. When you play Elder Scrolls Online, they give away the full thing. That makes sense? I
never thought ESO.
I never thought I'd be bragging about that, but they give away the entire thing. They give away everything from how evil possesses the mind, what evil looks like, what and how it had been interpreted by the writer that started the entire thing to begin with. In Dungeons and Dragons, there was someone who actually written those scripts out. Those character roles, and then he brought them all to life in
Hold on 1 minute, because I want to. You never know what you're gonna run into down in these areas. They don't.
Yeah, I'm on timers.
Sometimes them enemies.
I have a 2-minute timer.
Sometimes them enemies don't pop up. A 2-minute timer for what?
I think that's my hive, my healing hive.
Oh, okay.
But that's Elder Scrolls Online. It didn't short anybody. In Division, they shorted us. So it's kind of disappointing. Because the importance of license. Oh yeah, I just saw a marker come up in front. Is that you? Nope, that's nothing. Okay. I see a marker, but I think it's up above. A control point, I think.
Probably, but we about to get this shade tech without no enemies in here. So that's my goal. I don't want no enemies to ambush us down here in the basement.
Yeah. So I had.
Shadow just scared me on the wall.
So I guess we just have to keep on making excuses until they actually provide it for us. Because it just doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not making excuses, because the thing is, you have to, you know, as we are consumers, we have to vote with our money. You know, if just like I was saying about Destiny, I really wasn't happy in the direction that they were taking Destiny 2. So I didn't buy Destiny when it first came out at full price, and then Destiny or Activision even went so far as to give away Destiny base game for free because people I would assume that people were not getting into it or not. They were losing, you know, the people online, and so they gave away the core game for free. You know, and that had to be a business decision because they made a decision that turned a lot of people off, myself included. We're going upstairs, yeah. You know, so that's how it is. So we're here now with Division 2. And I mean, we could be vocal about things we want for expansions and stuff, but really, where it really comes down to is the next time they ask us to spend money, you know, are you going to spend the money? Like, hey, you didn't have this what I wanted in this past game. I can't trust you anymore. I feel like, you know, I don't like these red doors at all. You know, I feel like you really are going to have to prove yourself, you know, otherwise I'm just going to wait till the game is $30 and I might play with some people. But as far as spending 60, 70, 100, or however much the gold edition was when it was out, like you want me to spend that and you're not making the game how you said it was going to be? I don't think so. Right?
Well,
I'm not gonna spend full price for a product that you hampered.
They didn't promise anything regarding it. So when I talk about it, I can only state that it has the potential to be that way. And as far as you can tell on the very surface of the game, it is that way. And that's kind of hard to say because it is missing the very key components of it. Like, you know, how your character became the way that it was. You play Elder Scrolls Online, you know exactly what I'm referring to. Take for instance that Prince dude, that evil dude, right? The one that you pick and you put into Oblivion, or you leave from Oblivion. He possesses the minds of people in a town, the mayor of a town, and corrupt his people and kill them, right?
Yeah, but I mean, again, that to me, that's an RPG. You have to set that up to motivate people. Like, I already knew that this was a sequel to what was already going on. Like, I don't need it. An elaborate backstory doesn't really benefit what I already have a backstory, which is all of my experience from Division 1.
Or it's there, and it's unfortunately.
But thanks to some new people who took
Yeah, I'm gonna sound like Conway. It's a false truth.
I tell you their names, but what's the point? They're gone.
It's a false truth. It's it's bad. It's wrong. It's something that shouldn't be. It's I mean, it's not okay. Correction. It's something that it's okay to be this way, but you should really be concerned that it is kind of shorting you a little bit, and it's not providing everything that it could. You want it to provide everything it could. You get the best out of it for generations to come. Meaning, for the next couple of games that you play, you're gonna look back and be like, if it was the other way, you'll look back and be like, I really did pick something up from that game. It really did give me something that was beneficial. It gave me my money's worth. Besides a short story. Type of thing. I played Elder Scrolls. I played ESO 1. I played Elder Scrolls Online 1. But before ESO came out, I played the actual real version of the game.
Of Elder Scrolls, right?
With dice, with real dice and boards, and I played that.
All right, so you're a traditional pen and paper RPG player.
Yeah, since childhood, since I was a young man, right? Child, adolescence, using my imagination. So when they threw all those kinks into it, like story based, with all the real bads and evil contents, kind of had to. Don't mind me.
I'm teleporting to the campus right now.
I've always played a lawful character, which was always a Street Fighter type of character. But you notice these things right away when they take them out of the game. It's like, why would you do that for? ESO came out around the same time as Tom Clancy Division came out. Why did they slip? Why did they separate those two truths about? Why did they separate the truths about one game and kept the other one so solid in this content?
Well, then that also comes down to development houses. Also, I mean, I think what's the name of this developer? Massive, and then but you know, Bethesda and the other folks, they own and make you know, Ubisoft don't put out ESO.
You know,
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking a little bit. I'm thinking past tense according to the game stats here, just because the only person that can call in a selective service type of duty like this would be the president or someone in authority. And I think that's what they did. That's the reasons why you don't need to have a license in order to do those types of things. Because established government
construction projects will go a lot faster.
Maybe that's
Thanks for finding it, Agent.
And the closest thing that you're going to get after that is the Ghost Recon Tom Clancy. Then Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon Wildlands, you're not dealing with you're not dealing with home issues, you're dealing with foreign affairs. Top Secret was based on an idea that you get employed to do certain types of things, like infiltrate like a casino or a crime boss or a mafia lord. Uncover plots and schemes within an area, and you're just given the resources in order to do those types of things. But in order for you to do those types of things, you have to choose the right profession and use the profession that you do choose to perfection, basically.
I know which game. You know what game you would like, and you probably already played it. It kind of sounds like that. Is what's the name of the game? Hitman. The new Hitman games. Yeah.
They're smart. Yeah, well, the Hitman, they used a tall guy with a suit on and a red tie to go around killing people.
Right. That's just the avatar though. But all those things that you're talking about, you could go be a cook. You know, you can roll through all these disguises in order to complete your objective.
Yeah, that sounds about right then. It's similar to that. The game as well will limit your amount of money that you have, meaning you start with like maybe $5,000, but by the time you get through buying your Lamborghini or your hotel, your handcuffs, your bullets, your guns, your knives, your whatever else you're gonna need for your mission, you really don't have much towards the end, and everything else is voice communication. The dungeon masters.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
nice
I guess because you're like an agent, you're also an agent in a government agency in Hitman. Then that doesn't really come into play because you're provided with those things. You're not like going. It seems like you're kind of talking about going from the ground up. You're not so much going from the ground up in Hitman, but you can still play all of those roles.
Yeah, see, in Top Secret, you get to choose. They'll give you a list. Like, what type of person? What type of person do you want to be? You want to be a firefighter? You want to be a police officer? You want to be an agent? You want to be a foreign operative? What agency do you want to work for? What department do you want to work for? What is your basically those types of things. How do you look?
Yeah.
And you build that character that way, and then you're given limitations, and then you have to go out and earn benefits and earn your things afterwards. I mean,
Glad to see you.
It's just cool. You know what? Grand Theft Auto. That's the closest thing you can get to it. Is Grand Theft Auto.
That's a
How?
Because you can own a casino, and in Top Secret you can own a casino. You can as well own a
Yeah,
hotel.
but
You can as well own a business.
It's all very limited. You don't really, you can buy those properties or whatever, and you can press a couple buttons. But in terms of like, it's not very sim oriented comparatively.
No, it is. It's very similar, but the thing is, it's an open world, and it's an open world, and which makes the PvE portion much more difficult. Because I was trying to do the PvE portion of the game, and the only way I was able to do it is if I was to go offline and stay away from the online community, because they destroy people's hopes and dreams. Dude, I just started playing I just started playing, and I both now that I think about it, it is Grand Theft Auto. It's the closest thing to it. And I just got through building a casino. I was up in it, and I had to go pick up some of the guests to come to the casino. And some dude just got through purchasing one of the bigger yachts. Okay, a yacht with a helo station on it. And he had
he put the attack chopper on you.
He put the attack chopper on me. So every single time I rolled out to the beach, he was sitting right there with the attack chopper, not allowing me to finish my mission. And I was so bad. I was there for about like.
All right, so
2 hours.
here, this I got something to help you out with that. There's a mode for online called passive mode. And that means that people can't attack you, and you can't attack people. But I mean, you can still fight the NPCs and the cops and stuff, but. You're online and you're doing the online missions, and you know, working inside of the sandbox that it online provides you, but it's not, you fight people, real people who don't fight you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was sitting there, I was in hell, man. I was like, I tried to get into it because I thought the game was pretty cool at first. Never had business before. How was this stuff about? And then I was like, and midway through, I was like, man, this is a cool game. Then a little bit further down the way, I was like, no, not so cool anymore. Who the hell are these guys, and why are they hanging out in my corner? You can't do nothing about it, man. They spent $100. They spent a lot of money in that game, man, to be that new person, man. I actually was frustrated enough, so I put money into the game, and then I purchased the wrong truck. I was mad. I was like, they just came out with a brand new command center with a little sight bite behind it that you can fly in the air with. And instead of buying that one, I bought a cheaper version, one of the original older versions, which doesn't have all that cool stuff in it. And I was like so mad. I was like, what did I just do? These guys are making my life hard. I'm crying. I was like, oh, what? I don't want to play this game no more. And then I was like, I just stuck with it, man. It's what the hell.
That's all you could do, man.
Yeah.
But I'm finna hop off of this. Like I said, I'm finna go to bed. We cleared out that area. I appreciate you running with me. Yeah. We did some bounties. I got some projects completed. You know, when I leave, or I think you're the leader. So once I leave, if you want to get back, like we're not on your map right now. We're on the last person's map. So what you have to do is, I think you either have to log out or you have to go to the social section, and you have to go to where it says leave session, and that'll put you back on your map so that you can see the stuff that you working on.
Okay,
or that you need to do.
No, I'm gonna log off too. I think it's late. I gotta check my mail, and then now I gotta.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I gotta put a movie in so I can get to bed by 3.
All right, man.
All right.
Have a good night, man. I'll catch up with you later.
All right. You as well, Danny.
Whew. But it wasn't a talk thinking he's a friend, which is fine, man. We can't do this all session, though. I tell you what. We cannot do that all session. We got a clan member, though. We got to start with one. Get off this thing, though. Thank y'all for watching.